Hi everybody, I am Carrie. This channel is Carrie in Kentucky. So the long awaited videos of me walking are back. It is like 7 in the morning. I prefer to get an early start on stuff. I am getting my blood sugars lower. Just keeping y'all, I'm just starting out walking a little. I'm actually barefoot. I'm barefoot walking in the yard because everything I read says you need to ground yourself, release this negative energy. We've been, working on the house. I've been working on my health. I have been tracking everything in 2 ways. My glucose monitor came with a little booklet, and I've been writing down what day it was, what my blood sugar is, and what my weight was that day. And I know we've discussed that, and I know there's a big trend like, don't get on the scale, it'll discourage you. But if you are steadfast in your resolve, which I am, then the scale is not going to affect me. I'm understanding that scale will fluctuate with water weight, with hormones, with menopause, perimenopause, yada yada, and the like. So I'm a little exhausted, but I'm just starting out again. I am knocking on 50. I'll be 49 at the end of this year, and you know what? Oh, I'm down to 301, which tells you how much water I have been holding. Like, to lose 8 pounds in 5 days, that's not fat. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know, but to me, that is not fat. That has to be water weight. I'm walking in place because sometimes it's easier to do that, just to catch my wind. But I'm doing it barefoot in the grass. So I just kind of feel a little bit better. I do feel exhausted. For some reason, I cannot shake exhaustion. I just can't. And I don't know if it's I've had a lot on my mind, because our mobile home is a constant project. And my husband needs help because he's not the greatest physical condition, but he doesn't want me to get hurt. So if I start getting winded or something, he's like, no, you just go ahead and sit down, you're kind of in my way. But so that's a little, I'm not depressed. I don't think I'm depressed. I don't think that's where the exhaustion's coming from. I think that I was eating horrifically. I was doing a little too much worrying. That's it. That's all I think it was. I mean, so when you're heavy and you're not breathing properly, which y'all can tell how winded I am because I was never this winded talking to y'all before. It's going to be like that sometimes. I think that's what I'm just trying to say to y'all, is you'll get the pep back in your step, just like I always said to you. When you're consistent with this, you will see results. They may be very, very, very slow, but a piece of garbage in the yard, a little piece of plastic, but you will see results. That's a candy wrapper. None of us eat candy. When the garbage trucks go by and they dump everybody's garbage, if people had loose stuff in there, it just floats around the yard. So it was driving me nuts looking at it. We got mushrooms growing in the yard. Some of you are country people, and some of you may be city people or desert people. So I want to show you something kind of cool. We have a walnut tree in our backyard. Now, my husband and son are allergic to walnuts, but me and my dad are not. So I want to show you all what walnuts that you eat in your brownies, on top of your brownies, and your banana nut bread, what those look like growing. So give me just a second, I'm going to turn you around. That's them. That is a walnut growing on a tree, and this is a walnut tree. So if you see those kind of leaves, that's what they look like. Hi, kitty. I I'm allergic to. I'm so sorry. I would pet you. This is a little neighborhood buddy. We have some feral cats in the neighborhood, but it's good because we back up to the woods, and little miceies like to get in houses. I don't know if y'all see that. The moon's still out. It's a pretty day, buddy. What's your name? You want to do exercises with me? Oh, what? I know. I have to find you something. I will have to find you something. Oh, please don't rub on me. Oh, I would love to pet you. Oh, y'all send this little cat some pets through the phone. I am a cat person. If we were not allergic, I would own a cat in a heartbeat. Now, y'all gonna see me wave like crazy. It's because my adulthood / childhood / young adulthood, one of my best friends, her son, heads to work every morning, and I give him a little wave and holler every morning. He's a good boy. Yeah, I give him a little holler and wave every morning. He's a landscaper, so give him a prayer. He's going out in this heat. It's actually getting a little bit better. It's very humid. The grass is very dewy, which oddly feels good and weird on my feet. You know, in Florida, I walk on sand barefoot. But in Florida, the grass is kind of pokey where I was. So I rarely walked in the grass. And you get a lot of ants. So I didn't do a lot of that there. This cat's hilarious. He's over here just scratching his claws. I'll show you another thing of walnuts here. Give me a sec. It's pretty cool. Except I just walked into a spider. So remain calm and don't scream. It's just spider web. And look at this, y'all. Look at this. All that is junk that has to be taken out of here. We're going to try to repaint this mobile home. And then we've got to repair siding. We had to take down our garage when we got here, our shed, because they have decided that only like Dutch kind of barns, I don't know what the style is called, like barn style, and wood are what is acceptable for the community. So, you know, do I think that's silly? Yeah, but they probably have a reason for it. It's the rules, so down it went. We gave it to, I listed it for free on Marketplace, and someone swooped by and got it real quick. At first I tried to sell it because it was a nice little shed, but nobody was coming and we really needed to get it down. So I was like, you know what? Blessing free. When we got here, there was a little girl's hard plastic playhouse. We also put that for free. So, but you know what? I have my own little place. Yes, I do pay lot rent. For those of you who've never lived in a mobile home or don't understand how that goes, my friend used to call this a trailer hood. But honestly, you can hear how quiet it is. The only sounds I hear is my voice, some birds chirping, and my air conditioner running. That's it. You know, people are getting up, going to work. There's such a stigma about trailer parks, and some really do live up to their hype. Some really, some live up to their hype. And then there are people in here that make daggone good money, and they just choose to live in a mobile home because it's cheaper. I will say that we have done home improvements in a regular home. My dad had one. We helped him flip. And we've done home improvements in 3 different mobile homes. Yeah, I move a lot. I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. But anywho, it is much cheaper to do home improvements in a mobile home. Oh, there's the sun on my face. I also read that I needed to get outside first thing in the morning. If y'all remember, that's when I used to do my walks in Florida. And get that sunshine on your face. Let that vitamin D. If you guys aren't in physical health to go walk, then at least step outside and get yourself some vitamin D. So I can't believe, even though I've been barely walking, I've still been walking for 9 minutes and 55 seconds. Almost 10 minutes. It's okay. I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it. To be honest with you, I didn't do something because I was embarrassed I wouldn't be able to. Let me show you all what I wanted to do with you this morning. I wanted to walk all the way down to the end and back. But I'm out of practice of recording myself in front of people. And I thought somebody's going to be out there watering their lawn or watering their plants or just going to work or sitting on the porch. And I was going to be embarrassed. So, yeah, I decided no on that one. So I just thought, you know what? Start in your yard. Go back to what you used to with them. Do the first best, next best thing. There's some kind of saying like that, you know, like one of them 12-step programs, you know, one day at a time. So this is what we're doing today. I'm just walking through the grass. My arm is getting sore from holding the phone. Does that tell you how deconditioned I am? I honestly don't think I'm going to let go of the channel anymore because it's a video diary. If nothing else, I can look back and see myself making gains and improvements, you know, and I need that so I will continue going. And I thought about it, and what I'm about to say is going to sound so controversial, and I hope that it's taken in the spirit of honesty and realness like I do. Actually, I'm gonna sit down no, maybe I'll pace. It is hard to be fat. It is. It's so hard. Everybody thinks, oh, lazy person, no good for nothing, don't got any will. This is so hard for me. You're judged often and harshly. I have watched myself and people smaller walk into a place, and one of us is definitely getting better service. Not that I got terrible service. I just was an afterthought if they thought to ask me if I needed help with anything. That's the facts of it. Does it always happen? No. Does it happen a lot? Yes. Have I had a car full of guys in 2 separate times in my life? Now, mind you, these were back in the 90s, so I haven't been mooed at currently. I've had carloads full of people drive by and moo at me. And I was young then. I was me. I mean, yeah, I guess you would still call a beast, but I wear 180 the way a lot of women wear 150. You'll see it when I get down to it. But, you know, like I wear 300 like a lot of women wear 250 because I wear a size 11 shoe. I've got a size 10 ring. You know, like my hands can palm a basketball. You know, without any bigness, I'm big, you know, broad-shouldered. I always had to take shoulder pads out of stuff when I was younger. I'm just a stout-built Irish-German lady. I just, you know. But, so what I'm saying is I wasn't the typical, like, looking very heavy. And they still mooed at me. And, you know, I thought, my body hurts. I'm exhausted. Your mood changes a little. Or maybe one of you all might be a heavy person who's always in a good mood. But when the pain strikes me, I'm just really grouchy. Really grouchy. I wind up tending to be negative. Sounds like all that fighting I'm doing to keep this weight on me for what? For a couple minutes of a dessert? Dude, it's so hard. No, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not. I'm going to keep starting again. If I have to keep failing, then so be it. I was reading, like, you know, like I did before, I have to always pep talk myself because I know, you know, the people who become successful at this are people who don't just throw in the towel because they had an accident. You know, if they ate too much or they ate the wrong thing, they don't just go, well, the day's a wash. We'll start tomorrow. Start right back. So I'm going to do that. And I encourage you all to do that. So we're already at 14 and a half minutes. I honestly did not think I was going to be able to do this. Oh, glory flying there. Which, don't get offended if you see, because it looks like the flag's in good shape. But she's kind of ragged, so we might be replacing that with a brand new UK flag, which is our basketball team here. My husband's just giddy for it, and I bought it for him as a gift. So, at a yard sale for $8. What was I saying? Oh, well, I'm going to keep going. Things are going to be good. It's 15 minutes. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Find a million reasons to smile. I'm going to watch this back to make sure it didn't sound too awful. But remember, guys, go easy on me, baby. I'm just starting back. And we'll find our rhythm. So tell me if y'all like this in the comments. Of course, it always helps me. But I really want to know, like, are we back? Are we good? Are we doing what works for us? Let's get healthy together. Some of you all have already been on your journey. And wow, yes, good. Keep going. All right, bye.